Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltamar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we're about to head to Gortash's coronation ceremony. I'm actually going to go and grab Will really quickly for this. I think this is a big moment for him. I mean, his father's going to be there and everything, so...
Can't give up now.
I'm not intending on us being in a fight. I don't think we're... Oh, Will wants to talk to us anyways. Alright, let's talk to Will.
Makes my day better.
I know we haven't really done a whole lot with Will this game because we've been busy, but here we go.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
I'd like you to join me.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Take Gale's place, please.
Let's make this happen.
I'm not even gonna level him up for this, I don't think. We'll see what happens.
What's your gripe with Seluna anyway?
I'm sure Mizora's gonna want to have a talk with him when we enter this room. I did see her before we went in, and she's right there. I'm gonna let her...
If it isn't little
Oh,
Will.
there we go.
Straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Alrighty. Should we talk to some of these other people that are around? Like, the attendants, maybe? Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining? It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
Oh boy,
There's
you
a
guys have been
point.
bamboozled.
They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
You shouldn't trust them. They'll turn on all of you eventually.
You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
Incorrect. But okay. Anyone else to talk to? Lady Oberon's bodyguard and Durinhold's bodyguard.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Okay, not much to talk about then. Waiter James. Let's talk to Waiter James.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Those aren't even dukes. These are just bodyguards, so...
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Yeah, okay. Not much to talk about. Okay. Let's go in, I guess. 65 more experience for making this is a lot of people. Holy crap. I like how we're just allowed to walk into the middle of this area and no one's batting an eye and we are pretty well armed.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
I couldn't stand to see Steel Watch get their hands on you, so let's wait for a more opportune moment.
I don't want to put you in harm's way either. I'll wait for now. But that prick is going to pay.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I am not afraid of her.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
I'm gonna monk this one up. You seek to rule the city. I seek to better its people. We shall not be allies, Enver Gortash.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
You're on your own, Gortash.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await.
What does Shadowheart approve of watching this thing?
Distinguished Dukes,
It's weird.
Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing,
Enver Gortash,
I guess.
the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
All right. Well, let's go to... Oh, Karlach wants to talk, so probably talk to her first. And then I'm sure we have to talk to Duke Ravengard, who is just chilling over there.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working.
It is definitely
I
working.
wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Oops, sorry, I left the mouse in the middle of the screen on that one. My apologies. Alright, let's talk to Will's dad.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
I'm here to help. Floric sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
Oh, we got a free Floric. What have you done to Floric?
I stilled her tongue. That's the end of the matter.
This is one of the rare moments where we lith it up. DC2, very easy. And we critically succeeded.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
You're freaking me out, my dude. By the gods, what have they made of the city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens.
That's fire.
Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No, this isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
I mean, there's Waterdeep, Silvery Moon, Neverwinter for that matter. There's Cormyr. There's... even Zendel Keep was kind of a big city. There's Mithranor, until it fell, obviously. I mean, it's definitely not the first and only grand city. Let's, well, I don't think we can. I think we... oh, no, we definitely have 2 abilities in this one. That's weird. Usually we don't.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
Yep, that's it for us. We'll come back to you later, dude. Sorry. Will, we can't really... Will wants to talk? Definitely wants to talk. Okay.
Always a pleasure.
What do you got?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
It seems Grand Duke Stelmane's been murdered. Did you know her at all?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. We have a terrible chance of this actually working, but we'll try. We'll do improved bardic inspiration and guidance. We critically failed. That is just amazing. Okay, let's try that again.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
If Stelmane was suffering, maybe death was a blessing.
Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is no blessing. It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Alright, that's good enough for now, I guess. Let's leave. We have things I want to do still. We probably need to go do a rest, but let's see if we can get out of this area. Oh, right, Mizora wants to talk. We'll use Karlach.
Making me sweat.
There might be persuasion checks or something.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Already? I thought Gortash would want to keep him around. Oops, that was not the right button. There we go.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
My camp is just getting... Wait, when she shows up at the camp, is the Osamar going to be really unhappy about that? The Deva that we have just kicking around?
Catch a break.
You know? I don't think that's going to go as well as anyone else thinks it's going to go. Anyways, we're going to go this way. The dungeons are over here. I don't think we're going to get in trouble for going to the dungeons. I just don't remember getting in trouble for coming down here. That man is fast asleep. I'm going to need to rest before we do the fight, but that's fine. We're definitely not killing anyone, and I probably should grab Gale back, but we're going to deal with that later. Okay, we need to back up, maybe? Yes, yes we do. Apparently, we didn't get in trouble, though. Why is my stealth thing not working?
Never a dull moment.
There we go. Okay. Let's move over. We need to go this way, over here. I believe... I remember the door being around here somewhere. I think we need to put the torches out? Or... No, we hit them with the lightning. Right. Now I remember. Lightning stuff, though don't have a whole lot of that. Do we have anything that does lightning? I don't want to level you up. I think I might just swap Will out, like, right away here, but let's just see if we have anything. What's the book button again? There we go. Anything lightning related. We're gonna get caught right now. Oh, no. He just went away. Okay. We can't go back to camp here. I'm not sure why. Can't fast travel right now. Okay. We walk back out.
Every step counts.
We need lightning bolts to get in there. What does Will want to talk about now? We literally just had a conversation 10 seconds ago.
Heading out.
All's well that ends.
What do you
As well
want?
as it could have.
Okay, stop moving.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Your father's involved, which means it's worth hearing her out.
Mazora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
I need to get you out of my group. You're kind of annoying me now. Okay, we have to actually leave the dungeon. That's fine. We can do that. Let's do a quick long rest, and we'll get Gale back, and then we're... Actually, you know what? Let's not do the dungeon yet. Let's go deal with finding Damon first. Because also we're going to level up pretty quickly here. If I was Gale, where would I be? There he is.
Just what I need.
So, Aylin's there, and so is Isabel.
Whatever business Will has with Mazora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Alright, I just want you to come along. I don't really want to talk to you.
Someone else will need to... Magical.
How did you... What? How'd you get 19,000 experience? Where did you get that from? Oh, I see. He just regained the experience from before? Weird. Alright, whatever. Let's go find a way into the city. That's what I want to do first. That's the wrong way. We want to go this way. Wait. Nope, that's the wrong way. We want to go this way. Oh, I got all mixed up. There we go. Let's go find Damon. I know exactly where he is. I'm just gonna make a beeline for it. Although, we might have more things to do. Well, we'll come back to this area. We don't need to do this part right away, I don't think. There's definitely like another... Well, I don't think we can actually go into those buildings. Never mind, there's nothing to do here. Probably. Yes. Let us venture forth into a new region. We need to go find the armory, the abyssal thing, and I think I know where it is. It's sort of down by Sorceress Sundries, if I'm not mistaken. And we can actually do a bunch of selling between videos, and I know we're kind of closing in on that half-hour mark that we usually try and wrap up by. It's been a little hit and miss on that recently, but that's fine. But that way, between videos, I can do all of the inventory management junk I need to do. This is a long double loading screen. Maybe a cutscene kicking in? Nope, just a long-ish loading screen. With some gallows. We're gonna leave. Maybe we should deal with this situation first. Something's going on here. There's a corpse.
Well, well, well.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Okay, let's try and talk to someone else.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer.
Not anymore.
While I'm at it,
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
At least they're not dead, I guess.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Okay, no, let's leave this alone. We're just going to kind of try and make our way to... Well, there's a lot of murder targets around, but that's not who we're aiming at. It's like right around here somewhere. It's not too far from where we are, I don't think. Let's just head out. I think it's... here? Yeah, we'll deal with that too, don't worry. I think it's this building here. I'm pretty sure. Is it that one? Or this one? It's definitely not this one. Okay. I know it's one of these buildings. Could it be this one? Damon, there he is. In the Diabolic Forge. There's Damon right there. Let's talk to him.
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Could we see your wares?
Certainly.
Alright. Let's see if he has anything new first of all. Legacy of the Masters, +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons. That's actually incredibly good. And I'm probably going to buy it, to be honest. It doesn't matter who we give that to, it's going to be good for anyone. Armor of Persistence is really good as well. You gain resistance and Blade Ward Legendary? Hold up. Let's just take a look at that. Plus 1d4 bonus to saving throws, and you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Plus all incoming damage is reduced by 2. Is that better than what she's currently wearing? It might be. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Sword of Lifestealing. Lifestealing critical. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or undead, and you gain 10 temporary hit points. Wow. Proficiency with short swords, long swords, and great swords, and gets +1 bonus to melee attack rolls. It's pretty good, but we're not going to use those gloves. Anything else of note? I'm not sure about that armor. I'm going to double check it against what she already has. Harmonium Halberd. I think we sold that to him initially. It's a decent Warhammer, but we're not going to use that either. I think we sold that to him to start with. Okay. Does he have any bombs? God, this is so much stuff. This is all the stuff we sold to him previously. Nope. But maybe? If I were bombs, where would I be in this giant list? I think it's already arranged by type, so... I might just be missing them. It's such a long list. I'm going to start at the bottom and kind of... see if I can't find them on the way up. Although, it's quite possible I'll just completely miss them in the giant amount of stuff he has. Going cross-eyed looking at all this. There's so much. Although I'm not seeing anything, so maybe he doesn't have any bombs. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna call... oh, what's this? Boots of Persistence. Freedom of movement to the Longstrider. What's Longstrider? Movement speed increased by 3. I'm gonna take those. Someone's gonna get used to... those are expensive. Holy crap. Then again, so is the Armor of Persistence. $19,000. And that's even with full... attitude at 100. That's crazy. That's a ridiculous amount of money, but we're gonna do it probably because I think it is gonna be better than what Shadowheart has on at the moment. But for now, I'm gonna call it here. In the next video, I'll have sold everything and we will begin exploring the rest of the city. In fact, we might just turn around after a long rest and get the Baldur's Giant Slayer sword, because I think that's going to help our main character be a little tougher. Plus, we need to find a way to get to level 11 relatively soon, and then we need to get to level 12, obviously. And then we'll go towards the end of the game. So we got lots to do. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, next time. Take care.